Good evening. Welcome into what we're calling the Red Zone here. It's Thursday night football. Many games got moved up. End zones tomorrow night, so we're at the 20-yard line right now, about ready to score for you. Quick update from MSU. They lead Missouri 24-13. They are in the third quarter. We'll have highlights of that game coming up tomorrow morning on Sunrise. But let's get to the action. High school football. First off, Itawamba, AHS Louisville, the big area matchup in the 4A North playoffs, and they were already jawing at each other before the game. VJ Miller here, doing work, evading the sack, finding Russell Bunch. That's a first down, gets it down near the 5-yard line. That would lead to a field goal, 3-0 lead for Itawamba, but it would be all Louisville after that. 4th and inches here, Ken Holmes pounding through for the touchdown. It's a 7-3 lead for the Power Cats. After a Louisville field goal here, watch this play. This is a crazy sequence. Miller's pass here, it goes incomplete, but it's actually behind the line of scrimmage. Dylan Gill, scoop and score. That would really help Louisville down the road, and they would roll 36-9. The Wildcats moving on in the playoffs. They will face the winner of Ripley and Greenwood in the 4A North playoffs. Over to Noxubee County. The Tigers are starting to look like the Noxubee team we expected to see this year. They're hosting Amory in the first quarter. Javarcus Walker breaking off a big run here, picking up 20 yards and taking the defender for the ride for a first down. That would lead to this. Morris Connor fakes the inside handoff and puts it on stop and then dives for the pylon and gets the touchdown. 7-0 lead for the Tigers, but Amory would get on the board a little bit after that. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you enjoyed the game tonight. This would be Caleb Shelley. This is a 47-yard field goal. He drills it. Amory keeping it close to 7-3 game, but the Tigers would fire right back and they would not look back. Connor from Botrick Mason picking up 20 yards, another first down, moving to James, and then later, Ty Quentin Ramsey. You know, we said the young fellow's name wrong last week, not tonight. The kid's got a touchdown there. Noxubee, big-time win, 41-10. They will face the winner of Lafayette Gentry next Friday. Aberdeen and Belmont in the 3A North playoffs. Oh, the Bulldogs were just showing out in this one. This was just unfair in this matchup. First quarter, Bulldogs already up 7-0. This is Tremonte Prather, Isaiah McMillan, 41-yard touchdown, 14-0 lead for the Deantown Dogs, and they weren't done in the first quarter. Byron Butler, he's checking in a quarterback, and he has just as much success. This is not a replay, although it looks like the same exact play. Jared Gore getting away from the defense, 65-yard touchdown. It's 21-0 Deantown after one. Oh, and the Deantown defense, they put the D in Deantown. Look at this hit right here from Tremonte Prather, young fella, turning up, and then it would get really wacky. Belmont punting here. Jericho, we're going to take it at the 40. Now, he's going to run it into a few white jerseys, but here, B.J. Williams, you take it. And B.J. does the rest. He gets down the sidelines, gets a great block, and then avoids a couple more tackles. You see the laundry on the field. There's a substitution penalty, so the touchdown wouldn't count. We don't care. We're still showing the touchdown. Aberdeen wins it 52-6. They will host a home playoff game next Friday. Morville and Kossuth tonight. Aggies with the ball here first, but that Morville defense, got to give a lot of credit to the Troopers. They came to play tonight. They shut down Jaylee Adams early. Carson Kreider on the stop. Now, Troopers taking over. Tay Rucker throwing deep but throwing to the wrong team. Dusty Roberts with a great leaping interception. Still scoreless in the first, but Kossuth back on offense. Looking to throw here. Elijah Potts going to hit Bo Lee. Beautiful pitch and catch near the 20-yard line. And then we get to the second quarter. You let your big running back, Jaylee Adams, do the work during the goal line. He gets in for the touchdown, 5-yard score. Kossuth holds off a game effort from the Troopers, 36-26. Over to North Pontotoc, the Viking band getting fired up. Their 3A playoff match with Benton County. This one a little closer than we anticipated. First quarter, Clark Mills out to Caleb Todd. A little tunnel screen action there. And, well, Caleb gets away from the defense, and you don't see him. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. 7-0 lead for the V-Men. Benton County getting the ball back, but would eventually turn it over. Another drive coming from North Pontotoc. Zay Cullens bust loose for a first down. Unfortunately, that drive unable and would not lead to a score. This game got really close late. North Pontotoc, though, able to hold off the Buccaneers of Benton County 28-20. So the V-Men, they are moving on in the 3A North playoffs. How about Boonville and Nettleton? This one also in the 3A North playoffs. Boonville leading 21-7 second quarter. This is Preston Schrute. Up top, Mondarius Davis. Look at that beautiful throw. That's a 15-yard touchdown, 28-7 lead for the Blue Devils at the half. Third quarter, Nettleton driving here on fourth down. Colton Osborne on the keeper. gets a first down. That would lead to Damian Ely on a 9-yard touchdown here. Just a quick end-around play. But Boonville puts up some big points late and wins 48-26. A good going for Mike Maddox and the Blue Devils. Moving on. Other 3A North scores. Water Valley. They win against Velma Jackson, which means they will play at Aberdeen next Friday. Blue Devils look good against a pretty tough Velma Jackson team. Choctaw County, their season comes to an end, but boy, they played West Marion tough. 32-19 the final in that one. On down to 2A North, Walnut and East Webster. This game got ugly quickly, and it stayed ugly. First quarter, Kevin Hurley, your quarterback from Walnut. Some people like to call this an interception. I prefer to call it an arm punt. Look at the play by Malcolm Jones picking it off, taking it back inside the 10. That would lead to Chase Keller. The guy seems to, all he does is run in touchdowns. Here on the option pitch, gets some good blocking, gets into the end zone easily on an 8-yard touchdown, 7-0 lead for the Wolverines. Later in the first, Jack Wilson. The Jack attack unleashes, and he, just a simple read option play, nope, he gets into the end zone for the 10-yard touchdown, firing through East Webster 42-8. They will travel to Delta next Friday for the 2A North playoffs. Olive Branch and Tupelo. This is a big game in terms of seeding in 6A. Tupelo needing to win to clinch that playoff spot and the 3 seed. First quarter, Daniel Bristow to Dante Freeman. Using those legs, gets it down inside the 10-yard line, then Bristow going to hit Chris Shannon. Just a simple little out route. Chris able to get the ball over the pylon. That's a touchdown. We're tied at 7. Got really interesting late. Tupelo scores 23 unanswered to win 35-28. They get the 3 seed in the playoffs. Good going for Trent Hammond and then Blankets. To West Point, Green Wave hosting Lewisburg. And we got a lot of highlights tonight, so we're just going to continue to run through it. First quarter here, Marcus Murphy going to hit Chris Calver. Just a simple little pass out in the flats, but Chris actually turns it upfield, gets a good gain, gets 25 yards at a first down. Later, Murphy going to hit Demario Edwards. Demario, you just get the ball in his hands, he'll do the rest. 15-yard touchdown. West Point cruised. Didn't need any more points after that one. 34-0 over Lewisburg. Let's go over to Saltillo. New Hope and Saltillo. They will not make the playoffs this year, but trying to end on a good note. Second quarter. New Hope's ball, third down. Thomas Stevens hitting Carlos Brooks. And Carlos get a decent game, but that would force the Trojans to punt. So Saltillo's ball now. Dontel Young going to get the handoff, gets a good gain, gets into New Hope territories. You see him continuing the bounce-off tackles. Later, Kane Wilbanks here is going to hit Colby Williams. Now he's going to throw deep downfield and hit Sir Marcus Evans. Watch the catch here in between coverage for a touchdown, but this would be called back after the Trojans actually intercepted the ball. So New Hope gets the win, ending the season with a W, 23-6. Also want to mention Oxford, big winners tonight over Lake Cormorant, 56-26. Chargers will host Vicksburg next Friday in the playoffs. We have many more scores and highlights to get to when we come back. We're going into Alabama and 1A, so don't go anywhere here on Sports. Welcome back into the Red Zone, we're calling it. MSU just got another touchdown from who else? Dak Prescott, his 100th of his career. That is a new record for Mississippi State. They lead Missouri 31-13 in the third quarter. We'll have highlights again coming up tomorrow morning on Sunrise. Let's go into more high school football action. Over into Alabama. Cold Springs and Selledge, Daniel Merchant's team, taking on Cold Springs. First quarter to Cordarius Metcalf. Dude's been making big plays all season long. He continues to do so. Gets it inside the 10. That would set up, well, who else? He got you there. Let him finish it off. Cordarius Metcalf. Simple little lead play, and he's got some good blockers out in front. He gets to the edge, then simple little cutback. He makes it look so easy. Selja puts up 63 tonight. Cheerleaders were doing a lot of push-ups. They win 63-27 over Cold Springs. Let's go over to South Lamar. The Fighting Joey Barnes as the Stallions taking on Phillips. End of the first half, it got wild. Kyle Redmond, give it to your do-everything guy. He's your quarterback, your athlete, gets it down inside the 10. Remember, again, only a few seconds left before the end of the half. Redmond, how about this play? One of the final plays of the half, punches it in for the touchdown. That was a big score because the Stallions hold off Phillips 54-42. How about the Fighting Stallions winning a playoff game at home over Phillips? All right, other Alabama scores. Gordo moving on. They win 42-14. The Green Wave's still perfect. Aliceville, their season comes to an end, losing to Pike County 14-6. And Pickens County holds off Sampson. The Fighting F5 Tornadoes win 38-32 over Sampson. All right, over into 1A tonight. West Lowndes at Thrasher. Panthers have the ball here off the Thrasher turnover. Camario Evans going to find Marcus Farmer. And there was coverage, but you're not going to catch Marcus. 59-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion failed, so it's a 6-0 lead for the Panthers. Later, Thrasher back on offense here. Third down, Jalen Warren going to hit Sean Dalton Weatherby. How about that pretty pitch and catch? However, the Rebels would be stopped on fourth down and would have to give it back to West Lowndes. So the Panthers, they're now on offense. Second play of the second drive, Jerry Anderson getting the snap here, finds a little running room. Kid's got speed and a lot of green grass for days. 58-yard touchdown. West Lowndes will host a home playoff game next Friday as they win 52-20. Should be against Ray Brooks, by the way. All right, quickly, other 1A scores tonight. Smithville wins big over Coffeyville 40-6. We also have French Camp winning over Lee County 40-16. And then Noxapater beats Durant 35-8. We'll have the full recap. We'll have all the scores online on our website at WCBI.com and recap it all tomorrow night on the End Zone. But that's all for sports. We have a final look at your forecast when we come back.